What's your story?
Hey guys!
Yo!
Back to the Fast XX. It's been a while.
We're back. We're back.
Yep. Well, we had a little break. We can't really explain why we had a little break.
No.
We have been quite busy, to be fair.
Yeah.
We've been busy doing things, and we're going to update you on all of that. But it's really, really hard to not to find the guests. We know the guests, like, we know a lot of girls in the sport. We know a lot of girls in the girls.
That's it.
We follow loads of people on Instagram.
It's the whole logistics of it, isn't it?
It's just proving very difficult to fit it in with our work,
their
work, their riding, their racing.
Because ultimately, like, we want people to be here and do it with us, don't we? We don't just want to do, obviously we did Yavas over a Zoom thing, but we'd like to do it in person, and people want to do it in person too, don't they? But it's just...
We have asked people to do it over, like, Zoom and stuff.
Yeah.
People want to be here. It's a lot more fun, I must say.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And we want to meet the girls as well.
Yeah, of course, because there's some we haven't met or whatever as well, so it's just nice to have that, I think, actual interaction, isn't it?
So we decided to just have a little break and see how many girls we could find and do it all in one go, really, didn't we? But even now, we've tried to get more in and it's just proving difficult.
Yeah, it's not working.
So
but I think, though, too, we're not necessarily like strictly a week in, week out kind of programme, are we? No. We're just kind of seeing how things go and just doing what we're doing. So,
So this one, we're just going to talk about us. So if you're going to get bored of what we do, please turn off now.
Yeah, that's it. Just us rambling about us. Little update.
Well, and Ladies' Days as well. We're going to talk about ladies motocross.
There's a lot of exciting things coming up to talk about. Yeah.
So let's start with you, Lol. What's been happening with you?
Not a fat fucking lot, to be honest. I know we said we've been busy, but I don't know.
What have you been busy doing?
Since the last episode, I've just kind of been taking it a bit steady, to be fair. I have rode quite a bit, but not necessarily anything of any sort of notoriety other than...
You did that sprint,
I did the sprint.
There was a fair few girls. Was there like 5 girls in it or something?
Yeah, I think there was 5 in the ladies class, and then there was Rosie Rowett and Jane Daniels, who's obviously been on the podcast, but they were in the expert class because they're...
Experts?
Yeah, they're defo experts. No, but...
I know what they're training to go to the World.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Run with the men to go to the World.
That's it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But that was rounds 1 and 2 of the British Sprint Enduro Championship, so it's like a fully fledged British Championship.
Fat Cats as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was at Fat Cats, which obviously it's an enduro, or supposed to be an enduro, but it was pretty much 95% the motocross tracks combined.
I did not envy you there.
No, it was amazing. Well. Yeah, it was hard work.
And they left it rough.
There was talks that it was going to get graded for the second day, but then Paul, like Fast Eddie, said, yeah, but it's not an enduro, like enduros don't get graded, so we're just going to go with it. Yeah, and it wasn't even ran like the opposite way around or anything the second day. It was literally the same track both days. But for some reason, the second day kind of like, I think because you've already had a day like learning kind of what the lines are, even though sand changes quite a lot. It was kind of like,
prepared.
You were kind of, even though you were battered and bruised from the day before, felt knackered that first session, like the sighting lap even. You go out on sighting lap on Sunday morning. And I was just kind of like, why the fuck am I doing this for a second day? Do you know what I mean? I live like 25 minutes away from here. I'm going to go home. But no, it was good. It was good. Ended up having a couple of battles throughout the day, sort of with most of the girls in the class, to be fair. I think, there was 5 of us, I think.
Really good, yeah. When I was hearing from other people, they said it was quite a battle. And when I looked at the results, there was a second, no, not even seconds between.
Oh, yeah, literally, I think on the second day, it might have been, I wasn't included in this, but between Megan Wilson, I think her name was, Abby Piggott, and Zoe, I don't know your surname, Zembrowski. Sorry, Zoe. There was something like 10 seconds or something between them their whole times throughout the day on the second day, which was just mental. But I couldn't keep that consistency. I just couldn't do it. It was all over the place. But it was good fun.
Yeah, but is it your first time doing
doing a sprint, First time doing a sprint.
So you can't expect to run up that if you've never done one before.
No.
The format's totally different to enduro, really, isn't it? I know it's classic.
Yeah, because you literally go out, do the lap. It was like a 7-minute lap. I think we got down to about 6 minute 40 seconds ish by the end of the second day. It was about 7 minutes ish a lap.
I think that's mental.
And you go out, do the lap, go back to your van.
Yeah.
And then wait for like the siren to go off, and then they all start going off again, and you go off like in time order. So obviously whoever's fastest, and then it's like slower and slower and slower. So it's pretty good because then you can kind of see like obviously who's had a good lap, who's had a bad lap, because sometimes like I'd go out and I'd be like in front of Zoe or Megan or whoever, and then you'd go out again and then you'd be behind them, so they did a better lap than you last time. It's quite stressful.
It's a bit, mentally you're a bit all over the place.
And you do get so tired, I think, because you go back to the van and you like sit there for a bit. And you only get sort of like maybe, I don't know, it's probably longer, but it don't feel that long, but it's probably like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so. And you just kind of sat there, but then because you've sat down, you're like, oh, I've got to go again. Yeah. Like it's quite hard to get yourself going again. Yeah, but it was good. It was good fun. And no injuries or nothing, didn't come off or nothing. So
you didn't even
only one piece. I like dropped the bike a couple of times, but I didn't actually fall off. I had a fair few tank slappers though by the end of the second day. There was one lap and I thought I was going to die because literally the track was so rough. Yeah.
Last weekend. I've
awful.
been so scared in my life.
I know. It's horrible, isn't it?
Your bum just twitches.
Yeah.
Now like this and you're like, no.
It was horrible. And then the worst thing was, Con said he saw it too, and he said he saw me just going down this straight and then up this jump like all skew-iff, and then landed again, went off and started tank slapping again.
Oh no.
He was like, fucking hell. It's like, I can't believe you saw it. I was thinking, I just thought that was just my moment, do you know what I mean?
You thought you were hidden in the corner, just having a little moment.
Yeah. If I die, no one will know.
No one know what happened. They didn't crash, but
I just think I've crashed.
Tank slapper for a mile.
It was horrendous, honestly. Yeah, but it was good fun. Good fun, yeah. I defo do one again. I missed the second one because, I mean, we weren't like committing to do the year anyway. But really it was, south, it was like Dorset way, so it was like a 4-hour trip, and you kind of have to go on the Friday and, you know, be there earlier.
As well, wasn't it?
Yeah, all of them. I think there's 5 actual events, but they're all like 2 round events. So obviously it's like 1 and 2, 3 and 4 kind of thing.
It's pretty good on the body, that, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
2 days.
But it's weird because when you actually get your total time at the end of the day, it only works. Yeah, I haven't actually done that much. It works out to like, I think it was like 57 minutes we'd done or something at Fat Cats. I'm not sure about the one that's just been on at the weekend. But
that had a bit more.
I think it was a bit longer
stuff in it.
Yeah, it had some like tyres and logs and that. Yeah.
That around a corner. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that one.
I think it would have been fun though. Because I think, like, you know, because it's in a race, you like have to do it, don't you?
Yeah, you've got to push over them as well.
So I think it'd be pretty good. Yeah. But no, it was good fun. I'd definitely do one again.
Yeah, I want to try one. Yeah, there's a Welsh one this weekend as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. Seen that. Yeah.
What else have you been up to then? Anything?
Just work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busy at work. What do you do? To remind everyone.
I'm a tattooist.
Yes, she is. Look.
Anya's my biggest customer and supporter.
It's a little bit scabby at the minute, but...
Yeah, she's a freshie. It's only 6 days old.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a tattooist. Been a little bit steady like since Christmas, but I think obviously the cost of living and everything's just crazy, isn't it? So tattoos aren't a priority, so I'm well aware of that. But yeah, things are good now. So yeah, all good.
So if you want a tattoo, Lola's your lady.
Let me know. But no, not been up to much really. Just same old. Bit of MTB, bit of motocross, bit of enduro. Just fingers in all them pies, you know. No.
Cool.
How about you, mate? What have you been up to?
I mean, I've got a lot.
I'll sit back and have a listen.
I've got a lot to talk about. Which will then lead us on to everything else that we can talk about. So, first things first, I am now a single lady.
Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Not me.
Keep your hands down.
I'm solid.
You've been solid for 8 years.
Yeah, that's it.
Me, not solid. So I ended, my relationship ended, and when that ended, it sounds really weird, but like that ended, and about a week later, my life just went, like blew up. I got the opportunity to ride for Kawasaki Fast and Female, which we will go on to.
Yeah.
My house went through, which I'm renovating, and I'm now fully renovating a house on my own. The whole thing has been ripped out. I've got builders in, I've got plumbers in, I've got plasterers. The whole thing's just crazy.
Madness.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. But I'm loving it. I'm loving that. And I have got a little page if anybody wants to follow that. Renovate My Place 52. If you want to
check it out.
Have a little look at me just doing a house up.
Yeah, if you need any inspo too.
And then after that, I also got an email about the E1 series, which is an electric boat series, which at the time I had no idea what it was. I was like, what is this? Like an electric boat series, what's it going to look like? What's it going to be? So they said, come down to a meeting in London. I went down to London, had a meeting, and the thing looks amazing. Like, they showed us all pictures of it, what the format's going to be. They're still working on what exactly is going to happen in a race.
Yeah, because it's a completely new thing, not been done before.
No, there's no other full electric race boats out there. So
yeah,
it's something completely new. And I at first I was a little bit like, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this. I've not really rowed a boat. Obviously, I've done jet skiing, jet surfs. I've been on water a lot. I understand water.
Yeah.
But racing the boat was a bit like,
yeah, that's it.
So I've gone there, and it is an academy. So what they're doing is they're recruiting a load of girls and the guys as well, but obviously they're on a separate academy,
thing. Yeah.
We all get to train, go in the boats, do the dunk. We have to do like a dunk test thing so that you can get out. I know.
I don't think that'd be for me.
Get out and stuff. We've got to do all that, and then at the end of it, I can't remember how many girls it is. Maybe 10 or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Get chosen to actually go and race them around the world.
Yeah.
Next year, 2023.
That's cool.
So that'll be wicked. I really can't wait for that start. It's going to be so exciting.
That'll be interesting.
And I'm going to keep it up. We're allowed to put it all on our social media and stuff, so I will keep it up to date with.
I followed the E1 series Instagram, and it seems interesting, so I'll be looking forward to seeing
it does look good
what's coming. The boat looks well snazzy. It looks like Monaco yacht type shit.
Yeah, like so it starts on the water and then it hydroplanes.
So is it even a boat then? Is it even a boat? Is it hovercraft or what?
Is it a foil?
The E1 hovercraft series. No, it looks cool.
Yeah. So it does look good, but I'm just thinking, God, how am I going to ride?
Drive.
I'm going to ride it. No.
Pilot.
Yeah.
Is it? Don't know.
What are you? Well, anyway, I don't know how I'm going to, how do you get it up on the plane?
You're a seaman.
Yeah.
Seaman.
Excuse me?
I'm going to call you a seaman.
Don't call me a seaman.
Yeah.
No.
And you're the seaman.
I'm not.
I like it. It's got a ring to it.
Can I have one of them little hats?
Yeah. Sailor.
I want one.
We can get one.
Yeah. If I get recruited for that, I want one.
Yeah.
I'll be very disappointed if you don't get me a hat.
That'll be my passing through present. Yeah. Little sailor hat.
Oh, I can't wait now. I've got to get through.
That's it. You go. How long's that process going to be then, or what? Kind of, I don't know. Are they just going to literally pick, I guess, whoever's going to be best for the job out of it?
Yeah.
Are they just going to
I think that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So we don't know how long.
Oh.
It's broke my ring.
What the fuck?
My expensive pound.
Oh no. All those pounds and pennies. Oh shit.
I'm just going to leave that there.
Yeah, just leave that there. Yeah. Right, yeah, so.
Anyway. So, what we're saying?
How are they going to pick you? How are you going to be Miss E1?
So what they do is they're going to put us obviously through the testing, which everyone's going to do. That's just a safety thing. And then you're going to drive the boat. So anyone that's good, I guess, if you're good at driving the boat, I guess we go around a course, you get a good time, stuff like that, and you can get it on, you can make it hover. Hover? Get on, I don't know what they call it.
I don't know.
Anyway, if you can do all that, I reckon that's what they're going to do. And what they do is there's going to be teams.
Right.
So it's not necessarily the E1 that pick you.
Yeah, I get you.
It's those teams will get your portfolio or kind of, I don't know if they'll get what times you're doing.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
your background of
And like
what
see
other
if they
sports
like
you're
you,
in.
kind
If
of
they
thing.
go, yeah, we want her, we'll have her on our team, then that's the way it goes. And I guess they just between each other go, no, I want her. Or, I want
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
And the same with the guys, I think, because no one's done it before. They can't say, oh, that person's really good at driving e-boats.
No.
Because no one knows.
No, that's it.
So I think that's the way they've just got to do it for now.
Yeah.
So.
Have you met any of the other people that are going to be on it?
The girls, yeah. We went when we went to the meeting. They were
Oh,
all in the
okay.
meeting.
Yeah.
Everyone was in the meeting, so
cool.
It's really cool. There's a mix of people there. There was some horse riders. There was also some people that already raced powerboats. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Presenter. Yeah. So there's a load of different people there. So should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm really
Sounds
excited
fun.
for it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, hopefully some trophies in that. Go some cool places in the world as well. I think they're planning on going because they're electric, and they get on because they get on the plane they foil.
Yeah.
What's called?
I don't know.
It's called. I need to learn this if I'm going to do it. Because they do that they can turn a lot faster, so they can go in smaller spaces.
Oh,
so,
right.
Yeah, the venues are looking pretty cool.
Yeah. That's cool. And I suppose obviously I guess they make noise, but it's not the same kind of noise and
so
pollution and all that
city,
kind of shit of what like engine powered boats make.
Yeah, exactly. They're really noisy, the engine powered boats that are this size anyway.
Yeah.
Noisy. So yeah, I think we can just end up going in the cities.
Oh, cool.
I suppose if you've got a big enough space,
like rolling down Venice. Yeah. Down the canal with the gondolas.
Don't laugh. It could be on the list.
I don't know. Don't think Venice will hold up to that.
Streets flood a bit, we're down them. Off we go. It'll be like Formula
Big
1.
wake.
Yeah.
Just shoving the buildings out of the way.
Prepared for it, weren't they?
Well, we'll have to see, won't we?
Mayhem. Oh dear. Yeah, and then the next thing that's gone on, so that's all in process that you won. And then the next thing was I got a message from the guys at Kawasaki Fast and Female. Mm-hmm. This kind of came about because of, so with the Ladies' Day, I did speak to someone. I'm trying to get someone involved. You know all about it.
Yeah.
Trying to get someone involved to come along to the Ladies' Day, make it bigger and better. It's going to make it amazing. The atmosphere is going to be so good with them.
Yeah.
I was talking to a lady from this company, and she informed me that the WMX, which was obviously the big one that ran with the British, they're not running.
No.
Then she said the service, she didn't know if they were having a ladies' class.
Yeah.
And then the other one was the BWMA. She said, that next year she's not sure if they're running. I'm like, what? So we're going to have nothing. We're going to have absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So it's like we've managed to get up to having three championships or 3 chances.
And then next year is there going to be nothing.
Oh.
So we kind of had this conversation, and I didn't know. I'd never done the BWMA.
No, I've never been to it.
I did one round of the WMX, and then didn't do any more. But I was kind of looking at going this year, but the cost to get there.
Yeah, that's
I couldn't
it.
Commit to all of them.
No,
it's
that's
quite
it.
a big cost. So, and then the service, I've never done that one either.
No.
So when Kawasaki Fast and Female came up to me, they said, right, we know you do enduro, but would you come and ride the motocross races? Because they've been to my Ladies' Day as well. They're like, we need more girls into it to get it out to more girls.
Yeah.
Get more girls in to make the series huge, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we've got the potential for
That's it, yeah.
There's loads of girls
There is enough of us out there, isn't there?
So I was like, definitely. I want to come on board. I want to promote motocross, women in motocross.
Yeah.
And see what the series is all about. How can I tell people to do a series if I don't know what it's about? If I've not done it, if I don't know how it runs, I don't know how it works. I just thought, well, let me try it, and then I can hopefully get all the girls, take it to the Ladies' Day, show them, tell them about it, maybe share it to the Ladies' Day Instagram and stuff like that. So I took that on, I don't want to get last either.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to win it.
No.
Obviously, don't do motocross that much. Haven't been on a motocross bike for 2 years. But I knew that if I could compete in it, there's more of a chance of getting ladies to do the same thing.
Yeah.
The first race I've done with Kawasaki Fast and Female was last weekend.
Yeah.
And that was
Boriston,
yeah. I've never been.
No, I've heard of it, but I've not been.
I think it's just a racetrack.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, but it was hard packed. Like I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, compared.
Yeah, I've
when you're doing
seen some of the
drawers,
pictures and that.
A lot of it's slosh. And,
Yeah.
You know.
No, I did see some of the pictures, but I think because it's been so dry for a while, like luckily, I think.
So it was completely dry, hard packed. The jumps were like you go up the hill, do a turn, but then it's a double.
Oh.
So if you can't double it, you just up the hill and then up.
Yeah.
But it's you're coming around a corner as well.
Yeah.
So it was all a bit. First
Techie.
time not being on the bike. I'd never rode a bike, not been on a motocross bike for ages. Oh, I think I just blew my mind. I was really stiff when I looked at like the photos and stuff. I was proper stiff on the bike. I was like, oh no, honestly, I can ride a little bit better than that.
It's one of them though, isn't it? Like you say, you know, there was a lot of things like not against you that day, but you know, it's just teething problems.
But I loved it, and the team were amazing.
Yeah,
they were so lovely. Like they were like, don't worry about it. Come on, just go out there, ride, have fun. And I love. But
that's what it should be about. For the most part, really.
Yeah, definitely. You know. And do you know what? Riding with all these girls, I didn't know whether... Because I've asked a lot of people as well, because I want to know why girls aren't doing it. Like, I'm not saying I can solve it, but...
No.
You can always help. Like, if you can help, but ask people. You can only know if you ask their opinion.
Yeah, that's it.
And they'll tell you the truth when you're just a bystander.
Yeah, that's it.
The truth of it. So I have asked a lot of people. Some people say, oh, it's a little bit bitchy, but I think people get confused with bitchy and competitive.
Yeah.
I think girls need to.
And there's nothing wrong with a bit of healthy competition, is there?
No,
I mean, that's what drives us all, doesn't it?
To keep it separate.
Yeah.
Like, you can be competitive.
Yeah, like you can be friends. Yeah. Absolutely be friends and then race each other on track.
And even if you're not friends, it doesn't mean that you're bitchy against
No, you don't need, there's no need to be horrible, is there? Yeah.
Do you know what? I didn't feel any of that.
No.
I didn't feel like anyone was being bitchy.
Yeah.
I don't know if people have got a personal thing. I'm not sure, but... Being there, loved it.
Yeah, that's good.
Being on that start line, I would recommend it to anyone.
Yeah.
Like people at the Ladies' Day that want to try a race, but they want to try a club race. This is kind of... It's not. I don't want to put people down because the girl that was winning, Roma, that was going to come in, I think she's going to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, my... Flying.
Yeah.
But so smooth.
But I guess what you mean is obviously because... Obviously, it does run alongside like a men's day as well, doesn't it? Like it's, you know, a normal club men's championship as well as that's with it as well, isn't it? So it's like you could go, say, you know, if your partner's racing or whatever, if you've got a boyfriend that races too, at least everybody can get involved. But it's quite nice that if you want to get into it, you can obviously go into a girls only race and get that vibe for it a bit more just because... Well, we all, even though, you know, there are some fucking hardcore girl racers out there that have got, you know, no bears about them. They'll fucking do what they've got to do to get to the front, aren't they? But, you know, I think we've just got this thing where it probably feels a little bit nicer if you go out in like a girls race. Because I know when I did my first motocross race and it was out with like a load of guys and stuff, I definitely felt like a fish out of water. Yeah. And I felt very... Don't get me wrong, I did set off last and I did my own race, if you know what I mean, but I still felt quite overwhelmed by the whole fact that I was on a grid with like 30 odd other guys and I was the only girl in that race.
Yeah, do you know what got me? Like, I obviously haven't done a motocross race for ages, so I sat on the start line and I thought, oh, God, this start, like, you go into that first corner and everyone's like this, like, I've been on a start line once, you have ripped someone's shirt because you just, everyone just collides together.
It's just chaos, isn't it?
Honestly, went up to the first time. I was so neat. Everyone was just so neat. Like, and then, like, everyone was competitive. They were still like, but it was just neat. I was like, all right then.
Yeah.
Because it's all girls. Like, it just...
Not, like, worried you're going to get, like, took out on the first corner.
Like,
yeah, they are.
Proper, they
are brutal.
They put the helmet on and just brutality.
Yeah, it's like an alter ego, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but... They just go ham at the first corner. They don't care who's there, what sex you want, nothing. It's just, boom. The girls just didn't seem to have that, but you still felt like I wasn't up at the front, so it was definitely competitive. And people were competing. They were trying to push to get that lead. Like, but it just felt different. So I just think all them girls out there that want to try racing, and I've seen them go to a club race and they're really scared, they're worried, they've enjoyed it and they would do it again. But the feel with the girls was just so different. Yeah. And it kind of ranks you. Like, I know people... I've heard as well that kind of separates... That's why girls don't race against girls, because they think that then it's going to rank them.
Looks like too spread out.
Well, they're 10th in the world out of the girls.
Oh, right.
They're only the 10th fastest, or the 20th fastest, or... But to me, I felt like I'm the 18th fastest girl in the UK.
Yeah.
Because if you're racing against the you're gonna
that's it.
rank. And if the more better people that do it, even if I went further down, I'm like, I'm racing with the best, and that's where I'm ranked.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, and I'm hoping girls do go to these championships to be ranked there. I think
it
doesn't matter where you ranked. It's the more girls you get,
the
better it's going to be.
Yeah, that's it.
Because what happens at the BWMA as well, that I didn't know, so I'm really glad that I went and found this out. At the start, for the first 4 rounds, all the girls are together.
Right.
I mean, you still race together, but we're all scored together.
Okay.
After the 4th round, it splits.
Right.
The top 10 go into the elite.
Right.
So they are the elite girls.
Yeah.
The everyone after that, I think there's 15, 20 after that. They are in the...
So like national.
Yeah. So you're in a different class.
Yeah.
So what they've done that for is so that it gives the pros chance to get trophies.
Yeah.
Themselves up there.
And then other...
Yeah, like amateurs.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
They get trophies.
They get their chance too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, if you're...
And then you move up the next year.
That's it, yeah.
You know, if you're good enough, you move up the next year. I think that's really, really
Yeah, I think
cool.
that's nice. That's nice.
But if you got more girls, they wouldn't do it after the first round. It would happen straight away. You enter into elite or you enter into the
I get
amateur.
you.
And if your times are matching the elites, I guess they then
Yeah.
move you up.
Well, because it's only like when you obviously see like guys' classes, because there are so many guys doing it, they already have that class,
that's
ranking.
That's the difference. Like, you have got to treat girls differently. I know people say you shouldn't, but we really do.
Well, I said because when you've got like, say there's 30 of us racing, there's 5 that are like the ultimate fastest. They're proper battling against each other. Then you'll have like the next 5 to 10 that are kind of about the same kind of pace doing what they're doing. And obviously it kind of goes down a bit as the results go down, doesn't it? And you'll have like 3 or 4 or 5 people that are racing against each other, and they're having their own races, and then that next group above's having their own little race and stuff, because
exactly
it's so spread out in ability in our thing compared to the guys, because there's so many of them. You can fill a class of juniors, no problem, a class of seniors, a class of elites, no problem, because there's so many of them that are racing at all. But
and that's
there's just more of them in general to fill those groups and that.
And that's what I think, if people knew more about this, the more people would enter, because it's not as scary. It honestly was not as scary as riding with the guys. Even you're sat on that line. You kind of sit there and think, well, they all know what they're doing and I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, you just feel that way. Like, they're revving their bikes. Some of them are like, just sat there with it on. Like, well, do I do that? Why
I know,
that? What are they doing? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, and they're all just getting really good. Their elbows are out already. Like, you're like, oh my God.
Just so amped up, aren't they?
Yeah. So you feel like you need to...
I'm usually just sat there like...
Yeah, and I can see why girls get put off by that, though.
Yeah.
Like, can't you?
Oh, yeah,
definitely. You can see why... If you just want to race, but you want to race... I'm not trying to put it down like girls don't want to race hard.
No.
They do, but you want to race against people with your ability.
Yeah, that's it.
And it seems like when you go in that ladies' class, it just had groups.
Yeah.
Like you say.
Yeah.
You have your fast.
Because I think the problem I've had before in motocross races is like, even if, say, like in the kind of, sometimes they have like the practice, like qualifying stage or whatever, and then you obviously get like your gate pick.
Yeah.
And I'd had like, a better gate pick, but then I'd like wanted to go last, so I'd just pick whichever space was last. Do you know what I mean? Or try and pick one that's not next to anyone or whatever, so you've got like a gap between you. Because when you're literally on the line, you are elbow to elbow.
Yeah. But you wouldn't feel that. Honestly,
No.
If you went the girls, you wouldn't feel that.
Yeah.
And it's not because they're not good, because flipping heck, some of them are so quick. When Roma came past me, flying.
Yeah.
I saw her for about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Gone. But she was also like smooth when she came past. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she didn't like...
Yeah, she wasn't like...
drag it past.
Yeah.
When they're behind... Oh, I'm not even going to...
No, we're not going to talk about that. We've talked about that enough, haven't we?
No, don't. It happened to me at the weekend again. So you just like you don't get any of that?
No.
We only got lapped by her, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That was quite good.
Yeah. I think even when I went to my first motocross race, that was at Sherwood, and I think the races ended up being something like don't know, it might have been like 10 minutes or something, the race. And I got lapped by like so many people, even in that race. And I'm like, that was a 10-minute race.
Yeah.
I mean, there must have been sandbags in that group, but still like...
And then you feel frustrated because everyone's like, they're trying to get past you and they are faster. So then you feel like you're
and I wasn't even at the back.
Like,
I was like mid-pack.
And
I was like...
race trying to get the person in front of you. So then you get all flustered. So, you know, it is... I'm really, really glad Kawasaki Fast and Female got me involved.
Yeah.
And said,
and that you got involved.
And I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning so much already and I've only done one round.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I can do more, and after the 4th round, if I can get more girls into it just to see what it's like for that year, even if they don't want to do the whole lot, they want to go and do one race.
That's it, yeah.
I believe you can after them 4, because you can then enter, you can choose, I think you can enter into then the national.
Yeah,
so then you're not going to mess anyone's points up, I think.
Right.
You've already done the 4 rounds.
I get you, yeah.
If someone faster comes in, they don't mess just for one round, they're not really going to mess.
Yeah, I get you.
So yeah, I hope some girls will enter it and do that just to see what it's like, and then maybe enter next year so you can keep going. Cause
that's it.
I'm
we
really
need to support them, dude.
Yeah, the WMX, and you were just as gutted as
yeah, I was proper gutted to hear that it wasn't going ahead.
I really thought it was going to.
Yeah.
I don't really know why it hasn't.
No, I'm not
I do
sure
know a lot
what's...
of girls that entered it.
Yeah.
But again, I think that one, I think maybe the price.
It's got to be on it. I think it's hard because it's such like, you know, because it is the top level in this country, isn't it? You know, because like the guys class, obviously, that is the British. And
I did wonder why girls don't do, if any of the girls are listening and you want to give us your opinion on it, like, please do.
Defo.
It can be anonymous.
Like,
we're not trying to get anyone in trouble, but just to help ladies motocross.
Yeah, we just need to know why.
Why, if you were going to do the WMX, why would you not go and do the BWMA? Like, what were the reasons behind that? Because I know a lot of people that were going to do the WMX, they haven't done the BWMA. So, like, why would you do one and not the other?
Yeah.
Why do you think there weren't enough? Like, I know a lot of people have said that I've heard it was tracks. So to go to the WMX, it's because of the tracks. The big... hard
proper
tracks
like,
that if you're going to go do
track
the
kind
GPs,
of things,
the women's GP, they are more
quite intimidating. Yeah.
So
and that's where you're probably not going to get like all abilities going and entering the WMX, are you? Which you can kind of expect, because at the end of the day, when you do think, even though with the men's classes, there's obviously different classes at the British, it's not just, you know, like Tommy Searle and all of them lot. There is obviously other classes there too. But when ours is obviously like the one class, and it's just one women's class, I'd imagine it's quite... Well, I don't know if... It's not something I'd commit to doing for like the whole year. I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't.
So that's why the BWMA is good if they... You know, these 2 classes.
Yeah.
You've got enough to be able to run 2 classes the whole year.
Yeah.
Start to finish.
Yeah, that's it.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Because then you know where you stand, you know which class you're in. The best women can come and race 20, 30 of elite women.
Yeah.
And
as long as they're all on different bloody weekends and stuff, so people can actually go to all of them.
But they're not going to clash if we're not going to have anything.
No, they're not. But
that's the worry.
You know, if there is going to be 3, well, if there is going to be 3 championships in the future, then they need to all be on different weekends, so at least people can actually, you know, keep racing against the people that they're meant to be racing against, if that makes sense.
Because I have heard, I think the service are doing ladies, but I think it's ran with like the vets or something.
Right.
So then it kind of takes it away, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not the same
but
shine, is it?
What do they do when there's not enough?
No, that's it.
So
these organisers have to make these decisions.
The women have got to do it for themselves. If you want women's motocross to keep going, you need to go and do the championships or and the races. Like, we can't do it if you're not going to enter them. So
no, that's it.
I suppose, Hopefully some people enter them and.
Yeah, that's it.
Keep it going.
I think it's hard as well, because then there are obviously just girls that just literally like to ride the bike. Like, I would say, to be honest, I'm one of them. Like, I'm not that bothered about racing. So I would probably never say I'm going to go and do a whole championship of something, because I'm just not that bothered. But
I think...
I'd imagine there are more out there that probably want to go and do it and actually want to get into racing. Or
I don't understand why the championships don't let that.
Yeah.
If you want to do one, go and do one.
Yeah. It should be, shouldn't it, really?
Because a lot of people live all over the place and just want to do one or two. People work, and the women, you've got to remember, there's hundreds of us. Men, there's thousands.
Yeah, that's it.
That do motocross, so they can all commit to, you know. out of that 1,000, there's going to be 30 or 40
enough
that
to
can
fill a
commit
grid.
To us, there isn't.
No, that's
So I
it.
feel like we need to be a little bit more lenient for the girls.
Yeah.
Just kind of and girls need to accept that too.
Yeah,
You can
definitely.
just let people come in and out. They might be better than you at that race. They might not be at that race.
Yeah, that's it.
You got to beat them to be the best.
That's it. You have.
Simple as.
In it to win it.
Yeah. So then that leads us on to Ladies' Days.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
There's a few of them now.
We got a question about that. Why do you think it's important to organise Ladies' Days? That's a very good question.
That is a good question.
Well, basically for what we've just talked about.
Yeah.
If you want women's motocross to keep going, I think that's a plus point to organising these Ladies' Days.
Yeah.
But the second one is just getting girls into it.
Yeah, and not even motocross, all bikes,
Any bike,
motorsports type things.
Days on the Dirt, which is by Leah, who also came on the podcast.
Yep.
Leah. How'd you say her name?
Toe fluff. Innit? I still said it wrong on the fucking podcast, you know. Sorry about that, Leah. I felt so bad. I just asked her what her fucking name was, and I still said her fucking name wrong.
Well, at least you
Never mind. I could see her face when I was editing it. When I was editing the podcast, I could see her face like, the bitch just asked me what my fucking name is.
Still got it wrong.
Never mind, eh?
Yeah. So Leah does the Days on the Dirt, which is basically teaching anyone. You don't have to be a beginner, but you can be an absolute beginner, never been on a bike before.
Yeah, I think she does different group. There's like the beginner, intermediate, and then like, yeah.
And she has Kath Booth, who also came on here, which is a very, very good motocross rider. So if any of you are interested out there that want to learn how to ride a bike, or just have a go on one, it doesn't mean you want to get into it, but you just want to have a go, Days on the Dirt is where you need to go. She has training days, bikes available, kit available. Just get in contact.
Yeah, she's just got a fleet of CRF 125s, I think it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's got bikes good to go.
Yeah, so that's wicked. And I think that's a mega plus point to, these Ladies' Days.
Yeah.
And then you're just on them with ladies as well. She does have her boyfriend help out and stuff, and there are guys on the days, but everyone on the track is
it's all going to be girls.
You get to meet other girls that are into it. I just think they're brilliant. And the one that obviously I run, the Ladies MX Day, that's a little bit different. Don't do any training, just chill.
Yeah.
You just go out in your session. There's kids, novice, inters, and experts.
Yeah.
And we run them as groups just because people that are nervous on a track, it just gives them, if you've never been on a track, you've only been on a field, it just gives them.
Well, it's that same thing we were just saying about obviously having motocross girls races. It's like there's just something that just feels a bit nicer about going to a girls only thing. If you're getting into it and whatever.
Testosterone on the track. Because even though you go practice days, there's still testosterone.
Oh, yeah, there is.
See a little ponytail hanging out, even though we tried to tuck it in. I tried to tuck mine in, it just flies out.
Yeah.
But they see this little bit hanging out, or just even a little
Get
bit.
a bit brave.
Yeah, they're like, well, I've got to.
It does happen. Don't say it doesn't happen, because it does. It does.
So, I think just the Ladies' Day, you just don't get any of that.
No. It's just nice. It's just a nice, comfortable, level playing field kind of niceness. Niceness.
Yeah, there's just nothing, I don't know. There's just something about
not trying to prove nothing. It's just people and making friends too. You're making friends with people that then you can go to a track with someone else on a normal practice day. Yeah. Sometimes you go to a track, I remember even a few years ago when you'd be the only one there. And then you're like, well, how do you meet other girls that ride? So then days like this is where you can meet people from all over the country, or even someone that actually lives local to you that you didn't even know about. And then you can go ride with them. Yeah. And go and ride on normal days with them, and at least you've got friends you can go and ride with rather than just your boyfriend or whoever you've gone with before.
Do you just go places and there's girls riding?
Yeah.
Every time I go to a track, there's 2 or 3 girls.
Yeah, when I first got into it, I was the only one there, always.
You find one at once every 6 months.
Every once in a blue moon, you're like,
you'd run over.
Oh my God.
Hi. Hi, my name's Anya. I ride bikes too.
Yeah.
Whoa, she's weird. That's what they thought of me. Whoa, stay away from that one.
No, I think it's nice.
It's
quite normal to see at least another one there. But
it's mad.
There's usually a couple.
So it's
girls.
so good that more people are getting into it and just feeling more comfortable to go to tracks. And I think that's what these days do.
Yeah, that's it.
They get you on a track, they get you there, and then you go, oh, well, that's cool. I'm going to go to another track now.
Yeah.
And then you keep riding and keep having a good time. And I must admit, I don't go riding with any lads.
No.
I actually don't go riding with lads. Like,
Yeah.
I go with girls.
Yeah.
And I find that mad now that at one point, all you do was go riding with lads because you had no choice.
Yeah, you had no choice and you didn't know any of us. And you wouldn't bump into others either because...
I've got lad mates, like, especially like enduro and stuff. I am going to go riding with mates and stuff. But most of the time, I just go with girls.
Yeah.
And I find that amazing now. Like, that when I first rode, no. And the same with you.
Yeah.
No, not a chope.
No, you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't know anyone else. Yeah. No, it's cool.
Yeah. And I think, actually, I saw something the other day that Edge Off-Road that I went to and did an enduro with, she's obviously very close friends with Jane, Rosie, Neve, Holmes. They all do enduro, all very, very good riders. I think, maybe a little birdie might have said that there might be an enduro Ladies' Day, which would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So I know there's loads of girls out there as well that do enduro, but that's really hard to get.
And same with that, like getting into that.
Yeah, that is really hard to get. Because you can't just go anywhere for enduro.
No, that's
it.
it.
You can go to any track.
Yeah.
You can go on a field or something. Like enduro, there's not really many places where you can get, especially for girls.
No.
There's no girls group days.
No.
Enduros.
No, obviously the only way really is to just go to any of, like the clubs, like play day, whatever they've got kind of thing. That's how I got into it.
Yeah, which you are mixed with men. And sometimes when you do enduros and you're trying to get, let's say there's like a log or something, even if it's only small and you're trying to get over it, but then there's a load men behind you trying to get over it. The pressure on you is loads more. So I can see why that would be a really good day.
Yeah. I think if there is
going to put it on, but I kind of like
if there is more of that stuff on there, then that would defo be like more. If there is, I guess what I'm trying to say is like more extreme type stuff. If you know what I mean. Yeah. If there is in it, then that would be nice to.
I think that'd be more like a training day, which we would.
Yeah, that'd be cool
as well.
Because I think otherwise, to be honest, I would probably say that just normal like enduro, hare and hound track practice days. To me, I would probably say are like the actual easiest way. In for a girl. Because you just go at your own pace. Everyone's just doing
them and add a little bit of extreme.
But I mean, if someone's just wanting to get into bikes of some sort, I would say like enduro practice days are pretty good for getting into. Because even though there can be a lot of people on the track, a track's normally like 6-7 miles long. It's spread out. You usually go around on your own, so you can just go at your own pace. I mean, I do remember the first enduro I ever did, which is obviously like that's how I got into riding. Anyway, it was enduro, so it has got a soft spot in my heart. But when I did my first ever one, it took me an hour and a half to do one lap, but I just went round on my own, dropped the bike a million times, waited for a marshal to come round and help pick me up,
That's the beauty of it. Though,
it was just, you just go around at your own pace. I mean, it was a little bit scary when you're thinking, I'm going round and I might be stuck here for like 10 minutes waiting for someone to come and help me, if you're stuck.
Oh my God.
But no, I do think it's nice that you can just go at your own pace and not have to worry about people kind of, there's usually room as well at enduros and stuff for.
I suppose that'd be really good for
if people want to get past.
So really
I think people on enduro like practice days too are like everyone's just dead nice about it and they're not really racing or anything.
I hope that Sonia does do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'd be keen for that.
I think a lot of girls would be, even if they've not done enduro, but they do motocross.
Yeah, defo.
If it was like a hare and hound kind of thing, I really think they would.
Yeah, defo.
And if it's training day, you get something out of it as well.
Well, that's it. Yeah, if they can, do that as well.
Enduro training, so it's like it'd be quite cool to go through and listen from the top 3 girls.
Yeah, defo.
Yeah,
there's some training.
There's so many ladies' days out there. Like it's so good that everybody's putting them on. I know that there's the Factory Image Racing, Zoe from there. She's trying to put on the Western. She's trying to get loads of girls into the Western beach race as well. Yeah. So hopefully she'll put something on at like a sand track or something to try and get prepared for that. Because I know a lot of girls are scared of that, but of Western, they just think it's a really scary race to do and that girls won't do it. But I don't know, like.
I think it's one of them because it's so hyped up, though. Like, it's just such a hyped up thing.
I always think you go at your own pace.
Yeah, you go at your own pace,
You've got a bit of competition. Like, you're like, oh, yeah, I've got a chance at getting somewhere. Like,
and I think.
Just entering with all the guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, my God, like, I'm definitely not going to get.
No, because I've been and watched it a few times, and I would defo say that it looks scary when you watch it. But I think, literally it's just the straight that everyone goes, oh, the straight's gnarly, innit? But other than that, you just go at your own pace. Yeah, you're probably going to get stuck. You're probably going to have some bits where you're just going all right. Like,
but it's so good that these girls are all out there trying to push it. There's so many of them. And not just, these are the motocross days we know about. Like, there's so many. That other one you went to, which is basically just road bikes, really, isn't it? What's that one? It's got all girls. It's just all girls. Camp
VC, yeah.
Like, that's all girls. Like, there's so many people out there pushing girls on bikes. Yeah. Motocross, enduro, road bikes, everything. Yeah. Like, it's so, so good. So we all just need to work together, really.
Yeah, that's it.
And get that.
And it's nice seeing people cross over from different sports and having a go at different stuff.
There's so many flat trackers that come over. Yeah. It's amazing. They all come in. Everyone's happy. Like, I just find it really, really good that all the girls are just working together, just happy to do, and they'll do all the different days. Nobody's in competition.
No, that's it. I
just want to say that. None of us girls are in competition. We're all just going to work together. The more ladies' days, the better. If any of you out there want to put ladies' days on,
go for it.
Let us know about it. We'll share it on our page, and we'll all just go to each other's ladies' days. There's no like competition between everyone. We just think more girls could get into it. Yeah. This isn't just about.
And it's just nice to have enough
girls. Girls, they want
who run the world.
Who run the world? Blimey neck. Maybe we need to mention some men on here.
Well, no, this is a girls' podcast, so
no men.
Soz. Even though actually I was looking in our stats and over 50% of people that listen are men.
We love you, men.
Hey, men. I think they're just interested though because they like to see.
Sorry, we're getting a bit sidetracked.
They're, I think, because they're obviously not like wrapped up in their own men's racing world, but they don't realise what actually is going on for us
as well. Yeah. There's loads of men everywhere, so it's nice probably to hear that.
Yeah, I think I've had a couple of people that have messaged me and they've said that they just enjoy. It's like refreshing to hear what it is that we're like struggling with, or what kind of things that we actually want to happen and stuff, or
it's nice,
because they just don't notice, because it's one of them, when you're in the majority, you don't realise what's going on or what is happening around you. No,
we're learning all the time, just going to these races and you going to ladies' days and like everything, like you just learn what's going wrong. Like, why isn't it but it is growing. Yeah. People are looking at it like it's not growing. Women in sports.
Oh, yeah, it's grown massively anyway.
Huge. Yeah. So the next one we're going to get onto is on Monday.
I can't fucking wait.
We are going mountain biking at Revs.
Yeah, Revolution Bike Park.
Oh, we can't wait.
No, can't wait, but kind of pooping my pants. Yep. Just because I've not been Revs before.
So we're kind of part-time mountain bikers. You do it a lot more than I do. But we love it, but we're not professional. We haven't tried, we haven't pushed our limits. We really need to. This summer, we really need to.
We do need to.
It's bloody good fun, isn't it? Yeah. We absolutely love it. But we booked on, we saw a ladies' day come up, we were straight on it.
On it.
Boom, we'll have a bit of that. Yeah. And it's at Revs Bike Park, Revolution Bike Park, which is in Wales. And it is, some stuff can be gnarly, but you don't have to. You can go on things that aren't. But we just
like obviously when we went to Bike Park Wales, didn't we? End of last year, and it's just nice. Like, you go and there is something for everyone there. Which I know Bike Park Wales is known as the like more, well, I wouldn't say tame one, but the more like all round. Friendly kind of one, whereas I think Revs is obviously a bit more bigger, kind of sesh gremlin type place. But I think there is enough there for everyone, so there's still going to be stuff for all abilities. Well, Becky herself has said, who's one of the people running Project Evolve, it's called. She said herself that it's for all abilities anyway. So the day itself anyway.
Yeah, so Becky, who runs the Project Evolve, she was going to come on the show. Well, actually, no, she is going to come on the show.
She is going to come on, yeah.
She lives in Wales at the minute, and with this Project Evolve going on, I think she's been really busy.
She's just had shoulder surgery,
So we haven't actually got her in yet, but she's brilliant. She is so sick on a bike.
Oh, yeah.
And she started quite late on in life, which I'm really interested in. Yeah. Everyone says you need to start really young, and if you don't start young, you're not going to be very good. So she has literally changed that.
Yeah, 100%.
She is sick on a bike. And we're going to be riding with her on Monday, so we can't wait for that.
No, I'm well excited for
hopefully
it.
She's going to make us, as sick as her.
Yeah, she better.
One day.
I want to be going down the vision line by the end of the day.
If we're not
If anyone knows who the Vision Line is, anyway, then I want to be down that by the end of Monday.
Oh, mate, if we try that, we're probably dead.
No, we won't be going down the Vision Line.
Coming on here.
Not on Monday, anyway.
I'd hit the take off and just straight into.
It's mad though. You watch it actually seems like you could kind of, because the jumps and everything's like so well made.
Yeah.
That you would, if you go in the right speed, you obviously would do it, but it's the balls. It's just having the balls to do it.
Before we get to the jump, we're like, got the speed.
I like to just stop right on the lip, don't I? Somehow, I can just stop.
Just over it.
Just stop and survive.
You're dangling over the edge.
Yeah, that's my special move.
Love it. I really can't wait. Oh, they've got an airbag at that Project Evolve. Did you see that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, they got an airbag.
I've just said that as if I'm totes going to be on it, but I don't think I'm going.
Yeah, you are. No, look at this. Oh, wow, that was hard. Look at this. So someone asked, would you consider doing a backflip on either an MTB or a crosser?
Well, you're already there because you've done a backflip on a BMX.
In a foam pit?
Yeah, but it's still, you've done it on something.
Yeah.
I've not done it on anything.
I did get asked by some FMX guys. They were like, "Oh, do you want to come and flip a motocross bike?" I was like, yeah, but then like when they're actually going to ask me to go down and be like, ooh, busy that day.
I've got something on that day. Fear.
Yeah. Fear overload, sorry. I'm going to have to leave that one. I do want to do it. Like, I would love to.
I just can't.
You went into the foam pit. You did go into it, but you just, even that is scary because of the ramp. I think it's
the ramp.
Yeah.
It's not even the going in ramp. It's literally, the takeoff ramp is vertical. And you feel it totally feels like you could just do a backflip naturally, which you said yourself, you literally just tip your head back and off you go. But
because of the ramp going up. But
it feels harder to just go over it as I did, like just jump over it.
Jumping, I'm telling you, it's way harder in the foam
But it's just committing to actually flipping, isn't it?
Because the first time you do, you don't get round. I've watched loads when I've watched the best people that do like best mountain bike riders that haven't backflipped. They go to backflip and you end up kneeing yourself in the face.
Yeah. I think that's just my fear with everything, like even when I was saying about, say, the Vision Line at Revs, obviously the jumps, they're all done so well that as long as you go fast enough, you should clear them anyway, but it's the doing it.
It's actually doing it, yeah.
I just can't do it. I just can't make myself do it.
I love seeing you go for stuff. I absolutely love it.
Honestly, it pisses me off so much.
In your head.
Yeah, I am.
Got this.
And even my face is like, I'm fucking doing this.
Got this.
And then I get to the takeoff and I literally just slam the brakes on and survive somehow. I don't fall off the edge. I don't,
But you give it a couple and then you go, no, I'm going to...
Or even, when we went Woburn last year, like that was before I had an e-bike. It was like the last weekend before I got my e-bike. And there was those 2 fucking drops and you did a reel of it on Instagram. And I survived them, but then that scared me for months and months afterwards, even though I didn't even come off. I survived them. I somehow managed to roll these drops.
But they were so little. Oh, no, the bigger one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no.
There was the 2 on there. There was the one where, like... Yeah, and G-Pat's, like, rolled me in, didn't she? And I just went... fucking plonked off the end of it. Didn't fall off.
Well, you survived.
Yeah.
But you still didn't want to do... You're like,
but that scares me then, because I just feel like it's going to go wrong next time. That's the problem. Like, I feel like I just get lucky every time.
Yeah. I know what you mean, because I've got the fear with some things. Like,
yeah, I'm so bad with it. It's awful.
And G-Pats. Oh, no, that's a lot of G's.
GG.
Oh, the G's. Wait, we went, where did we go? Chicksands.
Yeah.
We went Chicksands. There was a jump. Like, I know I could do it, but I was like, oh, no, I don't really feel like it. I'd raced the day before. I was like, oh, I don't really feel like it. No, come on, you're doing it. And as soon as I went to it, it's fine. I overshot it, actually, but then because I overjumped it, when I went back again to do it again, I put my brakes on, and then I couldn't stop. So the last time I did it, I just took my hands off the brakes.
Yeah, I have to do that.
You have to just talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the guys do the same thing, but
it's my thing is like I'm so like hyped for it and ready for it, and I really want to fucking do it, but then it's just I just can't do it. And knowing I can do it too, do you know what I mean? But I still can't do it. That's what fucking annoys me. Just need to have like a good few runs of things and do them fine, like first go, and then do it again straight away, and then have a few things like under my belt that I've done in a row, and then just keep the momentum going.
Yeah, you need a little switch in your head, just like turn it off.
It's just hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Really hard.
It is hard. It is.
But that's another guest we want on here as well, G-Mac.
Yeah.
We definitely want her on.
She's a professional crasher.
She's mad.
Well, recently she's a professional crasher.
She is actually really, really good. We can't take that away
she's
from her,
amazing.
but literally gives anything a go. I don't know. She ain't got that.
No, she doesn't.
Fear that we've got. She might say that she's got it, but she's lying.
She defo doesn't. And it's the fact that then she'll crash and I'll do it again.
She's like, no.
Whereas I'd be like, nah, fuck that. I'm never doing that ever again.
Like that crash she had at the weekend, she went straight over, literally straight over the handlebars. Okay, she styled it out well. She's training to be a stunt woman, so she did actually style it out really well, just like rolled.
I'm going to put it in here if you're watching. Yeah. If you're watching the podcast, then it's going to be in here.
She stood up and was just like, oh, all right. Well, that didn't work.
No.
And like, got her bike.
And she was raring to go again, though.
Yeah, she got her bike and she was like, oh, yeah, so if I just went a bit faster and went and I could go again. Like, what?
No.
We'd have been like, nah, come on.
That's me over.
Now. Like, my mind's gone, my heart's fluttering. Like,
yeah, nearly died.
But she just gives anything a go.
Yeah.
And he's good at it. Then went for that big drop as well. She just dropped straight. I didn't even look. Just followed Connor in and just dropped off it. Like, mint that is. And she's like, okay, you'd do it on a motocross bike. Nah.
No, I wouldn't. No.
I want her no fear.
Yeah.
Like, it's mint that is. And
yeah, it's good.
Sometimes we don't have any fear. Like, sometimes I don't. I do have a lot of fear, but sometimes...
Yeah, and it's weird. Anyway. I do definitely have days where, and you'll notice it too, and I've noticed it with you as well, but like, you know, you go somewhere and some days you just ride fine and you're dead like chill on the bike. Not that you're doing any drops or jumps or anything like that, but just even how you go down the trails, you feel pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like, like doing what you're doing. And then other days you feel like you're going down like on the brakes, like... You know, you can go down the same trail a different day and be scared shitless for some reason.
Mad, isn't it?
It is. It's dreadful. Dreadful.
But yeah, she's definitely... We want her on.
Yeah.
We want to know what goes on in that brain.
100%.
So,
yeah.
We've got a few other people as well lined up. We've got Beanie Reese, which is my teammate on Kawasaki Fast and Female. We want to get her on. She won the 85 last year in the women's. Yeah. So she won
cool.
That. She's just...
Is she on a 250 now?
She's on a 125.
Oh, 125, right,
yeah.
Cool, yeah.
So she's just moved up and doing really well on it, actually, for the weight of the bike, the weight difference between those two bikes.
It is quite a lot, but it's quite a jump from an 85. Like, it's not, because it's obviously the natural jump, but it's quite a big jump compared to like a 65 to an 85.
And I think she just turned 16, actually, this week on Saturday.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so she's got... I wouldn't say learning, but like the transition of...
Yeah, that's
still doing really sick. Clears all the jumps.
Oh, cool.
Following like, yeah, I've got that too.
Yeah, got it. I've got it. And then shut off.
Yeah. Brakes. Oh, not that bad all the time.
No, we're not. We should give ourselves credit.
I know, we're just knocking ourselves down. We're not that bad, honestly. No, maybe we are.
Nah.
Who else did we have to come on? I can't remember. So on that note, when we decide who we're going to have on, because we can't even remember, we'll have an on and we'll have an on. No, we won't.
We're a bit out of practice, guys.
Yeah, sorry about this. But yeah, when we decide what girls we're going to have on, when we can be able... Oh, my God. Right. So when I can speak English... I don't know what language that was. So, when we're actually able to get some girls in, or maybe on Zoom or whatever we can
whatever we're going to do,
we don't mind how we get hold of people. We just want girls on. We just want to talk to some girls.
Yeah.
So when we can get some on, we're going to do another episode. But for now, it's just us talking, and we apologise for that. But yeah, thanks for listening.
See you later.
Peace out. Yay!
We're doing it.